come from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come out of God. And so God actually has a hole in his heart.
Yes. Self-inflicted.
Yes. So yeah, and so this whole experience that the world's going through, and this whole process, and we're learning, and some of it's learning now, some will learn later.
Yes.
And it all comes back. He'll be
oh my goodness.
It's billions of people, right?
Yeah.
Billions and billions of people. So
yes.
his fullness has expanded.
Yes. God's going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's how you get bigger.
Yeah.
You give yourself, you give of yourself, and then you get more. It's, more blessed to give, than to receive, because it comes back to you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And so there's this whole, and then when you can see that, and then I made that comment the other day. I'm surprised at how amazed I am at how much Christianity gets wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just all this petty, fights over doctrine and where bad people go and all that stuff. That's just part of this experience. It doesn't really, it means nothing in the big scheme of things, but it's part of our experience. It's part of the experience of people.
Yes. And here's an important part that we need to see. Since God didn't make the universe out of nothing, but he made it out of himself. He brought it out of himself. He divested part of him in everything he made. And thus he is diminished. And now he needs it to come back to him. And he, to use a figure of speech, and he feels that emptiness. There is something real and genuine about the emptiness of God, about the suffering of God, about the self-inflicted vulnerability of God in the ages. Not vulnerable in the sense that his creation has the upper hand.
Right.
But never forget this, that God is the co-suffering God with his creation. And I would say that God suffers more than his creation does.
Sometimes as parents will think, disciplining our children, well, this hurts us.
Yes,
more than it hurts our children.
Yes.
And so
yes,
when we go through these experiences of pain and suffering and loss, and to put this in he doesn't like doing that.
No, he suffers right along with us.
Right.
It's, yes. How beautiful is that? And he has this emptiness, all planned, all sovereign, all designed. And what a grand day that's going to be. When all the creation, and just as much as we long for it, he longs for it. That's what Job said, right? In his death, God longed for the work of his hands. He longs for the stuff he made, especially when it dies.
Yeah.
Man. And nobody misses the dead more than God. And one day, everybody's getting up. And what a time that will be, you know? And the fact is, reality, the people who've died in the past, their being missed wanes.
Yeah.
You know, you miss your spouse, you miss your children, you miss your parents. Then another generation comes and another generation comes. And now who's missing, you know, our great grandparents and
It's history now.
It's waned. Do you know where it didn't wane? In the longing of God. God's looking forward to the reconciliation of the universe more than we are.
Well, I remember I did an article way back a couple of years ago about surprises.
Yes.
And you think of course, we go to our poster bad boy Hitler. I picture God smiling at the surprise Hitler's going to get. It's like,
yeah,
wait,
watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those people that Hitler was responsible for killing, and all those that, according to Christianity, are in hell too because they were Jewish. But God's just sitting there anticipating this grand. Oh man, it's going to be. Yeah, it's just unbelievable, and we get to be a part of pulling that off.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. And so, and it's not that God's going to be surprised.
No.
About all this, but He is going to be excited when this happens. It's the unveiling of your masterpiece. It's going to be good. Everybody hold on for a minute. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And He will move from the suffering God, to the exalted and exuberant God. And He can be happy now because He knows the outcome. And He doesn't just know it. He planned it with an unmovable, unchangeable, unalterable plan and will. And it's going to be glorious.
And that plan was there from the day that this whole process started.
Yes. It predates the problem.
It predates the problem. This is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And it's going to be hard.
Yep.
And it's going to hurt.
Yep.
But it's going to be worth it.
It's going to be worth it.